3 years ago today, I accidentally signed up to sell this makeup. I was 300 pounds. I'd spent 20 years sitting in a car doing surveillance, complete isolation, blacked out windows, catching bad guys, minding everybody's business. Well, you might not know this, but that gets boring. So I started playing with makeup to kill time. Well, you might not also know this. I'm a little bit of a workaholic. I pour everything into my job. So I spent like hours and hours a day watching people do craziest things. That was my job. I worked by myself and I didn't know I was on a downward spiral. Started playing with makeup, watching the YouTube tutorials, following what the influencers were saying. Well, 15, 16 years of that, I got really good at makeup. Don't look like it right now, but keep your pants on. Well, I happened to see several influencers using this makeup. And my first thought, I shit you not, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. No one does makeup like that. That's ridiculous. I gotta try it. Well, when I ordered this makeup, couldn't be bothered to like try and figure out what my shades were. So I just bought this big giant kit of makeup. Well, then I get an email that says, hey, congratulations, you've joined a pyramid scheme, whatever. I thought it was a pyramid scheme. At that time, Seint was an MLM, like the direct sales. Now it's just affiliate. I'm like, no, I'm not selling nothing. No, I grew up the ugly fat girl and I have trauma and daddy issues. My two biggest fears in life are rejection and abandonment. I can't do sales. And like I had just watched the LuLaRoe documentary on Netflix. Like we gotta flee the country. I'm not trying to be a felon, but I wanted to try the makeup. Growing up, I was the ugly fat girl. I didn't fit in. So I damn sure wasn't excited to be in a community of like other women who could just like make fun of me all the live long day. Hell no. Put myself in that position all willy-nilly, not voluntarily. Anywho, so I see what these Seint artists are doing. They're making videos. And by this time, I'm a makeup artist. It was January of 2022. People have been telling me for years, you should do videos. You should teach people how to do makeup. Pardonnez-moi. Who's gonna listen to me? I'm just the ugly fat girl. So that's a big fat hell to the N-O for me. Well, in case you're new here, I'm just gonna tell you, if I have any inkling that I can't do something, I'm gonna try it. I am that asshole. Anywho, I'm not making no damn videos. So anyways, I made a video because I was bored. I was curious. I kind of wanted to emulate that vibe that I got from influencers, even if it was just like pretend. I was basically making videos just to like play dress up in mommy's closet. I was a little girl emulating something that I saw and I'm like, I want to try it. Never gonna post it. Duh. So anyways, I posted this video. I had 71 friends on Facebook. No one's gonna see it, but at least I could pretend to be like a makeup influencer. I posted a video doing makeup. Well, when I signed up to sell the makeup, I didn't actually know anybody at the company. I signed up under corporate, right? So there was no like upline or group of women pressuring me to sell this crap. I just kind of had fun with it. And I had nothing better to do. I was lonely and depressed and isolated and I just wanted to feel like I had some kind of presence in the world. Well, one woman, don't ask me where she came from because I have no idea. She says, what is this makeup? I want to try it. And I'm like, no you don't. This is a pyramid scheme. I'm just here for funsies. And I secretly liked the makeup, although I wanted to hate it. Who does her makeup like that? Well, this woman buys this makeup from me. I totally guessed on her color match. I have no idea. Anyway, so I just continue about my business and everyone else is doing PI work, playing with this makeup. And this woman comes back to me several weeks later and she says, hey girl, I love this makeup. I've never felt so pretty in my whole life. And I'm like, wow, really? She's like, yeah. Well, in the meantime, other women have bought makeup from me. I tried to tell them not to because it's a pyramid scheme. Like I was like, I don't know. I wasn't here to sell it. Well, one of those ladies sent one of her friends to me to get some makeup. And that girl was like, I have a bunch of friends that want this makeup too. So I made like this big giant sale from this girl and her friends, right? Still no clue what I'm doing. I have no help. I have no leadership. I didn't sign up under anybody. This is all on my own. So anyways, at one time I had all this girl's friends wanting like color matches and I had no idea what to do. So I reached out to some other artists in like one of the Facebook like Seint artist groups or whatever. And I said, hey, I need some help. One of the girls reached out. She said, hey, you can join my team if you want. We'll help you color match and give you all the resources you need to be successful. I'm like, all right, sounds good, I guess. So then suddenly I had all these women that were buying makeup from me that I didn't know who they were. They were saying, oh my gosh, I feel so beautiful. Thank you so much for showing me how to do this makeup, for introducing me to this makeup or whatever. So then I realized that over the last several years, I had learned how to do makeup, but there's women, many of them, who don't know jack crap about makeup. And so now I have these women telling me, thank you so much for showing up. I really love that you feel so relatable. And I love how you don't like try to sell me a whole bunch of products. I was just playing in mommy's closet. I wasn't trying to sell mommy's clothes. You know what I mean? Well, after these women are telling me how pretty they feel and how they feel like they can relate to me for one reason or another, I realized that I wanted to show up more for these women because I never had that and I was treated poorly by other women and the girls growing up. I wanted to make sure no one else felt that way. So now I'm obligated to these women in a way that my heart felt passionate about. Well, then I decided these women are telling me they relate to me, so I want to let them in. So I started talking about my PI jobs, talking about what it was like. And then even more women were like, wait, I can be a PI as a girl? Hell to the yeah, you can. And y'all, before you knew it, for once in my life, I had women looking up to me to get makeup tips or hear a funny PI story. Then I realized that these women that were telling me how inspired they were becoming my friends. I wanted to talk to them more and more and get to know more about them. Not to mention the Seint artists that I met along the way, they became best friends. Like they were inspired by me too. And when you come from a place where women make fun of you, pick on you, bully you, tell you you how ugly and fat you are. They want to make sure you know it, to a place where other women are also trying to inspire other women and they're inspired by you. That is powerful. So the last 3 years with Seint, I've lost 160 pounds. I found my confidence, not because I found validation in others, but because of the accountability that I felt and the need to serve these other women. You all, whether it's with makeup or with an interesting PI story or my weight loss story, I decided to just be real. Because the internet's bullshit, right? People show you what they want you to see. I want to show you the most embarrassing, most awkward things that make me uncomfortable, because if you're going to compare yourself to someone online, I think we should be comparing ourselves to people that are just like us. We all shit our pants the exact same way. Come on. In the last 3 years since I've been with Seint, I have found in all of you that I'm not alone. I'm not alone in feeling ugly, feeling like I don't have a purpose, lacking confidence. I'm not alone in hating myself. I think those feelings are natural, but when you feel less alone in them, you kind of start to overcome them. So although my platform isn't all about Seint or the makeup or whatever, it's kind of how it got started. I was bored. I wanted to feel less alone. It started because I wanted to be like someone else. And in the process, I found myself because you guys showed me that I had a purpose and that I could make a difference. Seint isn't an MLM anymore. It's not direct sales. There's no one pressuring me to sell makeup. There's no one breathing down my neck. Meet your numbers. Where's your goals? It's just me and you. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm also grateful for the team that I had when it was an MLM and the friendships that I formed. Those friendships aren't going anywhere. But this makeup, it's changed a lot of lives. It's more than just the makeup. This is about us. This is about empowerment. This is about finding our confidence, connecting with other real women. We're all just trying to get by, you guys. I want to continue to help women find their own beautiful, whether it's with this makeup or just in how we connect with one another. And I'd like to point out that creators and people with these massive followings, people you follow on the internet, they're nothing without you. You can't be an influencer if no one's there to influence. Make sure you're following creators that make you feel good in your spirit. Follow the joy. And thank you for following me. I love you guys. Happy 3 years, Seint.